All right, we're live. Still getting to the trail. There's the signs that we are here. And some preachers out this morning. Good morning. Old Jehovah's Witness out braving the cold this morning. If you're coming in on the replay, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Got a new microphone, or have a microphone now. Craft Organics is here. Good morning, Craft. How you doing this morning? Good to see you. Just starting out. Can you hear me okay? Got a new microphone. Reggie is here. Good morning, Reggie. Number 2 again, Reggie. Always getting beat out. Yeah, I got a clip on. I want to make sure it's working okay. Reggie's slacking. Rainy is here. Good morning, Rainy. How are you this morning? It's cold here this morning. 30 degrees. Yeah, I got a new microphone. And I shot some video with it yesterday just to make sure it worked. And I had it clipped like right here on my collar. And you could hear me breathing so heavy. It was while I was working in the house. And you could hear me breathing so heavy on the microphone. It was ridiculous. So I clipped it way down here. It seems like it picks up pretty good. You guys are all hearing me okay? Type of 1 if you're hearing me all right. It should eliminate the should eliminate all the wind noise too. So Don Runyon's here. Good morning, Don. Good to see you here. Rainey says she can hear me okay. Look at that. Pamela. Go Pittsburgh. Go to where? Alright, you guys are all saying you guys can hear me. Lady Jane, good morning. Go Pats. I was pretty impressed with them yesterday. They looked pretty good. I was watching. I don't watch the games. I just can't. Well, I don't have real good reception. I don't have cable or anything like that. But anyway, I don't watch them on TV. I just watch the highlights of the games. And it's kind of cool watching all these young new stars coming out and different teams. I hate always seeing the same team. I'm so glad that the Chiefs aren't there this year. I don't really care for the Chiefs a whole lot, but just new teams. It's cool to see. I like the parity, I guess, in the NFL. Oh, let's see. I'm missing some stuff. Fiddletook or whatever that is. Victor, Pittsburgh. Another day in paradise, Angel. Absolutely. Same, sounds about the same. All right, Bengals forever. There we go. There we go. Bengals are forever with the same losing coach. Oh yeah, let's miss the playoffs 3 years in a row. Have a losing record this year, and we'll just stick with what we got. Miss Travis and Taylor. It ain't one goo-goo, it's another gaga, huh? All right. Bills, they look pretty good as well this weekend. Can't believe my Eagles lost. I can. Woke up very unhappy. Yeah. I heard somebody say that I guess week 18 they sat a bunch of players, but if they would have beat Washington, they would end up with somebody else in the playoffs that they could have beat instead of the 49ers. So yeah, it definitely changes everything. Get them likes up. Tim zombies. What's for breakfast? I have some Bloody Marys this morning. How's that for your cat? Brains. Yeah, constantly switching players around. It would have been Green Bay if you would have beat the Commanders, the Redskins. I hope they change that name back. I still call them the Washington Redskins. Dragon Master's here. Matthew's here. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Max Kim. Okay, Max Kim. Thanks for that. Appreciate the comment. Make sure you double tap that screen. Like the live stream. I appreciate it. All your comments are much appreciated as well. Not a pickle, just celery in the Bloody Mary. Rams dominant. Yeah, oh yeah, in the 90s, yeah, absolutely they were. Gloria, good morning. Butter Tart, good morning to you as well. How are you this morning? I am out on my trail, out on the trail, walking 153rd day in a row. I'm doing very well. Natalie is here. Good morning, Natalie. Good to see you in there. How you feeling this morning? Hopefully well. Having problems reading the chat today for some reason. My eyes just aren't focusing on the names. I have to keep stopping. Stan, good morning. New sub from Connecticut. Well, welcome in. Miserable, but you're alive. Gotta struggle through. Gotta struggle through. Maybe going live 11:36, huh? All right. Natalie, I'm doing well. Pilgrims here listening from Plymouth, Mass. Welcome in. Good to see you this morning. I got a new microphone. I got a clip-on microphone to eliminate some of the wind noise I get out here on the trail some mornings. And I hope it's working good. If y'all can't hear me, let me know. But I got it clipped way down there because yesterday I shot some video. I already mentioned this, but I shot some video yesterday. And I had it clipped up here on my collar. And my breathing was so heavy on the microphone, it definitely picks up sound very well. So I ended up for the rest of the video actually clipping it on my belt underneath my sweatshirt. And the sound was still fine. So I figured it's probably going to be better there. Hopefully you're not picking up heavy breathing this morning. Hear you loud and clear. All right. Cold and you have some storms. Mike is good. All right, Chris King. Thank you. Welcome in. Good to see you this morning. Oh, Calgary, West Australia, Chris King. Oh, wow. Well, welcome. Light snow, negative 19 Celsius. That. He thought it was a furry caterpillar on my stomach. Yeah. The crabs are growing fur. Heavy breathing. I thought this was a family channel. Yeah, Rainy's here. Good morning. Oh, goodness. Igel, how are you this morning? Nighttime here at 41 Celsius this weekend. Wow, that's warm. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but yeah, I know that's warm. Crystal, how are you doing this morning? I'm making a vegetable soup and it's so cold. We need a good, oh goodness, good hot soup. Hot soup's good when it's cold, absolutely. Or if they make a foam pole that can go around your waistband, waist hand three, a holder. I don't know. I have to keep switching hands when it's this cold. Goodness, you guys are typing up a storm. I should be up about 50 likes by now. Where am I? 16. That's good. Sorry if I missed your. That's 110 Fahrenheit. Oh my God. Ramen milk. We don't talk politics. Thank you. Thanks, Rainy. Ducky is abusing her alarm clock right now. Last week about 120. Jesus. Yeah, that's a little bit too warm. Low 100 is like 106 is 41 Celsius. All right. The only thing I know on Celsius is that 32 degrees is 0 Celsius. So if someone says it's 0 Celsius, I know it's right around freezing. So 26, so it's not much warmer down here today. 0 is 32. Yep. Yeah, quick conversion. Yeah, I'd have to look it up and convert it as well. Just took 2 Advil. Hope my head is getting better any second. I certainly hope so, Natalie. We use Fahrenheit instead of Celsius because there's a bunch of old timers like me that refuse to learn Celsius. I just, yeah, that whole metric thing throws me for a loop. Cold in Florida this week, 60 degrees. Yeah. Nope, I do not. I do not know all that kilometers and kilometers, whatever you want to call it, meters. And I do not know it. Kilograms, Instagrams, you know, it's all the same to me. Good morning, sir. Who did I miss there? Andrew's here. Good morning. Who knocked over the tree? It fell. Pretty rotten. It's a rotten tree. Uh, I don't know about strange things. I've seen an albino squirrel out here several times. So, do I believe in Bigfoot? Yeah, we've seen him a few times, but the albino squirrel's stranger. All right, Kraft. Didn't you just hear me? I said I don't care. Dave could become an honorary Canadian. Is this a park? It's a walking trail. Born in UK, which uses metric except for roads and driving speed, which is in miles. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Got bright sunshine ahead of me. Some reason today I'm having trouble reading the names in the chat. Oh, there's another tree that just fell. Rugged Northeast, good morning. How are you this morning? Good to see you. Got bright sunshine ahead of me. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to get up in the mid 50s today. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense that they use both systems. Yeah, you ain't teaching me no igloo skills. Give me some a pile of 2x4s, I'll build you anything. But you give me blocks of ice, yeah, you ain't getting nothing built. Cause my butt will be hovering over top of a wood stove somewhere. Is Mainly in here? I didn't see his comment. I guess he is. Hi, Mainly. How are you doing this morning? I think I said a couple days ago, maybe yesterday, I was going to send you an email, but I haven't sent it yet. So I am officially in the big leagues of YouTuber stardom here. I got me the old fuzzy microphone now. Look at that red face. Freaking cold, man. Bristol, can you send some of that warm weather? No, I cannot. Pez, how you doing? Maybe I do, Pez. Australia is all metric, but I deal with. Okay. Josh is here. Good morning. It's a furry crab crawling up my leg. Baker, you were just too disgusting on Grindr. I'm not going to unblock you. No way. Looks beautiful here. It is nice. It is very nice. Good morning. Do I walk with other people? Crystal, a couple of years ago, I actually formed a club through an app called Meetup, and tried to get people to come out here and walk in the afternoons with me, and never really took off. I had one person that would show up fairly consistently, but that was it. So we've hit the 1 mile point, and try making the turn. We're way behind schedule. I've been stopping and reading the chat, so your daughter bakes a better cake than you. I certainly hope everybody's morning's going well. Oh, let's see. I got sunshine on my shoulders. Still not up high enough, but on day 200, I should have a subscribers walk. That'd be a good idea, Angel. If I could get everybody to come to one place, that'd be pretty cool. Skipjack Cindy's here. Good morning, Cindy. Good to see you. Homemade is always better. Yeah. Goodness. People are typing up a storm. Go Browns. Where are they going? Back to Baltimore again? You're an ugly old Canadian fart. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hustle if I'm gonna make 35 minutes today. Jace, how are you doing this morning? Good morning to you. You're going somewhere. Oh, you guys take care. My son's a Browns fan. I've been having fun for the last few years. Because even as bad as the Bengals have been the last 3 years, we're still better than the Browns. So that's a good thing. They fired Mike or Paul Brown. He went and started the Bengals, and he's been their nemesis ever since. So American Staffy would help speed up your walk. Not sure what that is. It's very cold here too. Quite a bit of snow and ice. Hey, when you were a youngin', knee-high to a frog, did you sleep till noon? I don't remember. Probably my teenage years, I probably did. I don't really remember. I think when I was younger, I think I was always up early. Not necessarily real early, but Pippin, how you doing? Pippin, how you doing? Yo, question. Staffordshire Bull Terrier. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping up with the chat at all. They don't listen very well. Great dog breed and love walks. Oh, okay. Okay, I know. Okay, I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, I love dogs. I love cats, but I'm just not a pet person. I'm not good enough at taking care of them. So, oh goodness, you people are typing way too fast. Pippin, could you give advice to a 15-year-old trying to be better? Consistency is the key, and you need to learn a skill that you can transfer into income, something that you love to do so that you'll never feel like you work a day in your life, and save as much money as you possibly can. Save, then invest. All right, Josh, I still say hello. Good morning. Keep on hustling. Absolutely. Yep. Have mine of their own. Like the pull. Okay. See, that would frustrate me, and I probably would never take the dog for a walk. So, Bristol, I am enjoying my day. Yeah, get into the trades. I don't know if you're in the U.S. or not, Pippin, but we definitely need tradesmen, tradespeople. plumbers, electricians, welders, all that kind of stuff. You can learn the trade, and I can guarantee you, if you learn the trade well enough, and you also get an education in business, I can guarantee you 20 years from now, you'll be able to start a business. 10 years from now, you'll be able to start a business in any of those trades and have a successful business. So, American staff different from the English. Hard to train initially. Okay. England is where the American Pit Bull Terrier originated, and then there's the Americanized version. Yeah, good money in trades. Where I used to live, they had, Hobart. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but they used to, I don't know if they still make it or not, but they made all kinds of stuff, but one of the things they made was welding equipment. And they had a welding school there. And kids used to come from all over the place to go to that welding school. And I worked at Lowe's, and we would hire them part-time while they were in school. And I remember a kid telling me as soon as he graduated, he was going down to the Gulf Coast and going to get on a boat, going to go out like 100 miles out in the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, he was going to be working out there for 6 months at a time. But he was going to be making $150,000 a year. And this kid was like 19 years old. So I was talking about it yesterday. If you're single, if you're young and single like that, that kind of thing, and looking back at it, if I had that opportunity at 18, 19 years old, now I would jump on that in a heartbeat. And knowing what I know now, back then I probably wouldn't have. I was too busy getting high. But go work for 3 or 4 years, making $150K, save a bunch of damn money, and then you can come back and just get you a nice, easy job doing welding or whatever it might be. So here we go, another tree hugger talking about when he was 20. There we go. SOS 62. Yeah, that's what I am, a tree hugger, talking about the good old days. Love all dogs except yappers and ankle biters. Yeah, there you go. Out and about. Good morning. Good to see you again this morning. Nothing wrong with about being out in nature. I'm not hugging any trees. I'd cut a tree down in a minute if I needed the wood. So, and I think that, anyway. All right, the chat slowed down a little bit for a second. Worked 3 years volunteering in radio DJ station. Laura is here. You made it. Yes, you did. Not doing so great on time today. For some reason, my eyes aren't focusing on the names in the chat. I'm having trouble reading the chat, but mini pinchers. Look like they're going to have an aneurysm. And see that, well, I don't want to get into it all. People screw so much stuff up. I don't know if it's true with mini pinchers, but I mean, pit bulls have a horrible name because of what some people do with them. So, and canine. All right, there's my cat in the woods that I walked out to yesterday. Doesn't that look like a cat sitting there? Don't you all think that that's a cat sitting there? And it's just a plastic bag. Oh, zoom back out. Small white cat. That's what it looks like, or small white dog. Yeah. Red hornet. Quit slacking. I am slacking today. I'm already at 30 minutes. There ain't no way I'm making it back in 5. I'm at 31 minutes already. There's definitely no way. Oh, good to see you this morning. Chicken potato pizza, good morning. How are you? Hostel, good morning to you. Got the wrong channel there, but okay. I appreciate the comments. It always helps. Looks like Griswold House, Christmas vacation. I can make up the time tomorrow. Yeah, I'd much prefer they were smart asses, not dumb asses. Hostel, I'm going to take care of you in just a second here. Told you. It's like the troll. Oh, yeah. Those little dogs always think that they're a lot bigger than what they are. You just chilling? All right. Me too. It's 30 degrees, so I got no choice but to chill. Your Super Bowl pick got ruined last night. And damn you, Chargers. Yeah. I didn't think they were going to win. That's a big call for them. User don't necessarily want to hear a joke. Usually when people ask that question, they're not coming with a good joke. So yeah, the little ones, the little puppies, ankle biters. All right. Yeah, keep on pressing on here, even though I know I'm not going to hit 35 minutes. And we're 33 and a half already. I got at least 3 or 4 minutes to go. Yeah, step on the little mean ones. I'm not going to tell that story. I got banned from YouTube. Jeff Daniels banned. Jeff Daniels, Butter Tart. Got Charlie's brother. Red Hornet knows. Yes, he does. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah. Keely, how you doing? Good to see you this morning. I am out on my 2-mile walk. Moving a little slow today. I've been having to stop to read the chat. Chat's been flying, and some reason I'm having trouble reading the name today. My eyes just aren't focusing on the names very well. But anyway, so we're way behind. Yeah, I've got like 5 seconds to cross the finish line to make my time, and I got quite a ways to go. And we got a couple birds dive bombing each other. Now's the time to start sacking yourself up for the slight incline. Yes, I've already thought about it. I've already thought about it, Red. Wish there was more real MMA racing here around there. That's my, all right, your passion. Okay. I paused before I read that word. No, it's not hot all year round. We do get some colder weather. Not too cold, but there's Ducky. Good morning, Ducky. You tired of abusing your alarm clock this morning? Was your alarm clock getting ready to call 911 because you were smacking it so much? Moving a little slow today. I think my pace has been good. I've just been stopping to read the chat a lot. So. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have some plants this summer. Morning, guys. Hey, how you doing? Good. Yeah. Today you feel like you're made of jello. Oh man, I hate that feeling. I know exactly what you're talking about though. Billy, good morning. Yeah, there probably is some good metal detecting in here. There we go. There's a good Georgia saying for you. Come back, y'all. Don't worry, I will. You don't have to tell me twice. Where am I now? I'm in Georgia right now. I'm 100 miles south of Atlanta. Morning. Yeah, there's the sign right there. And you mark my 1 mile and 2 mile. So 37:45. Mile 305 and 306 crushed. Absolutely, Laura. Oops. There we go. Miles 305 and 306 crushed. Had to get my face on there. I need to chat the audio, maybe. Yeah. They have it. I've seen like truck drivers use it. Yeah, a long time ago they had the Olympics in Atlanta. There's still the rail system there that they built for it. They're still using that today. Watch for those big feet. Yeah, they migrate south. Lisa, thank you. What is the temperature here? It's 30 degrees. Yes, Billy, it's cold to me. Love it. Yeah, I'm just let everybody know. Hopefully you all are hearing me okay. I'm pretty sure you are. Nobody said anything, but I got me a clip-on microphone now. Now I'm a big-time YouTuber. Go Bills. Yeah, they pulled that one out. Josh Allen's the man. I'll tell you what, if you guys didn't have Josh Allen, but I mean, that's true of a lot of things, but I mean, you wouldn't have won that game with any other quarterback, I don't think. It is a caterpillar. I made it up the hill of death, by the way, Red Hornet. Yeah. Yeah, I walk to the trail and back from the trail every day as well. I just don't, well, I've never measured it, so one of these days I'll do one of them step counter things and actually measure what the actual walk is. Go Steelers beat the Texans tonight. Yeah. Working on your second Starbucks. Can't believe that you drink Starbucks up there in Canada. I missed it. I think you took a shortcut. I like to watch football. I don't really watch football. I follow the NFL, but I don't have time to sit and just watch football. So, Cowboys winning the Super Bowl, dude. You know how long I've been hearing that? As long as I've been hoping the Bengals will win the Super Bowl. So, Angel has a question for me about Ohio. Oh, okay. You can split your phone to do that. Let's just leave. All right. It might be cold in Georgia, but we still got flowers. Hey, Dave, I left you a comment also on one of your shorts. You ever need anybody? Brother, I got your comment. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Traffic picks up heavy on that, Mike. It's not your grandson? Okay, I was wondering about that. Angel, you go ahead and ask that question, whatever it might be. Bans Canadian Bacon, doesn't watch football. We got work to do. Yes, you do. Anyway, yes, we have flowers on bushes down here in Georgia. There's flowers blooming on that tree, but the next few days are probably going to kill those flowers. Happens every year. Who's that? Oh, okay. There he is. I have a timeline. I sat down yesterday and I made a list of. Yeah, Laura, I saw you. Your comment chat was moving pretty quick. Your comment went away pretty quick. So, you like I show the flowers every day. See, I don't watch football. I don't want to talk about Canadian bacon, but I like flowers. It's the femininity of me, in me coming out. Yeah, I sat down yesterday, or I actually walked around and I made a list of all the things that need to be done. And I did not finish what I wanted to do. I'm getting you guys in the tripod here. Just to put a time. Oh, I bet you heard that. Hitting the floor like that. I did not put a timeline. I want to go through my list. And I think I got a pretty good list of what needs to be done. But I didn't put a time on anything. So hang on. It is time for coffee. Whew, I'm cold, man. I am cold. Mock peach, bloom early. It's camellia. Someone looked it up for me the other day. You love growing plants and flowers. No, not much of a duster, butter tart. Each time you work on something on your list, mark it off when it's done. Yes, Josh, absolutely. Today's wig is outstanding. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You like how I blended in the skin tones? Dan is here from Transylvania. Like number 35. Thank you, Dan. Linda Harrelson dropping by. Hello, how are you doing, Linda? Good to see you. You're on your way to work. Taylor, what's up with you? This Gramps is doing good. Oh gosh, I didn't even look at the time. I was like around 39 minutes. It took me a long time today. With the Wilford Brimley mustache on, yes. Rainey, you taking off already? All right, I'm gonna call you later, Rainey. All right. G Menu, how you doing? You have a good day, Rainey, but I'll call you later. All right. RH, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. Just got back home from a 2-mile walk that I take every day. I'm going to unplug the microphone. There's a thing that you have to plug into the charging port so that it powers this. But I'm going to unplug that and go back to the phone microphone. All right, RH. You're cute, man. You're cute. Okay. For me. God, dog it. I've dropped that microphone twice. Get this thing turned off. Yeah, you are cute. Cat emailed you. Aw. Yeah, we were exchanging some emails yesterday. And I think she's watching a bunch of my videos too, so. Tip of the day. All right, thank you, RH. Appreciate that. And poop raft was funny. Brad, of course you'd find that funny. Diabolical. Yeah, well, I mean, at least RH is a little bit more creative than Victor. Victor just says the same thing in every single chat. Three comments all the time. So, Brent, how you doing today? Good to see you today. Just finished up day 153. Another 2 miles in the books. Just Maxwell House coffee. Brent, did you double tap that screen for me? Everybody double tap. I got a video. I put together a video yesterday. I've been working on one video now, a different video now, for about almost a week. And it's a lot of filming, and I'm probably never going to do it this way again, but I'm committed to getting this one done. And it's just a lot of filming, a lot of, stop and doing all that different stuff. And Victor was Admiral Kirk, but since he is now mostly banned in every chat, he has a new account. Okay. Yeah, he shows up in everybody's chat that I watch anyway. But anyway, yeah, I've got a video. I got just a few final touches to put on it. kind of related to the long or the one that's taken me forever to do. But anyway, so I should have a video out today. Hopefully it'll be out by about noon, and then I'm hoping to get the other one finished today as well. So when's the film trailer coming out? Oh, I don't know. Judy, how you doing? Good to see you today. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you double tap the screen for me. Oh, what did Michael Thornton do? Oh, there's another somebody Thornton. Not the same one. Mods, I definitely appreciate what you do. I know what you're doing here. I mean, I understand that it, kind of fun for you to come in and chat and everything and watch the chat. But I know it's work as well. And I do appreciate what you do. Hopefully soon I'll be able to reward you one form or another for what you do for me. It's definitely appreciated. Double tapping just leaves prints on your screen. Red, you got to come up. You just have to come up with something, just to twist the knife a little bit. And free Quaker Oats for a year? Yeah, probably not. I bought a Walmart brand Quaker oatmeal. It's how you scroll. Yeah, I know. Red, I know you. You are a friendly troll. You're like that little troll people put in front of their house, that smiles all the time. So Angel, the negative thoughts, man, they're always going to be there. They're always going to be there. There's always that little guy inside you. The guy sits on your shoulder. You got a good guy and a bad guy on your shoulders. And there's always going to be that guy that tells you, you're stupid for trying this. Yeah, you just got to ignore them. Ignore that little voice. Only with the nice people. Appreciate that, Red. I struggle with that crap all the time. I mean, and it gets me. I mean, part of the reason it's taking so long for that other video is because I know it's a struggle to do, and I know it's a pain in the butt to do, but I want to go film some more content, work on it some more, and I just tell myself, that negative guy on my shoulder says, "Oh, it's a pain in the ass, Dave. It's not worth it." So. Oh yeah, believe me, the trolls, and I think Red Hornet, he's, like I said, he's a friendly troll, and he jokes with me, gives me a hard time about stuff. But he's funny, at least. And a lot of these trolls are good trolls don't, yeah. Well, see, that kind of comment right there. Good trolls don't rent space, they own it. Just saying. But he's funny with what he says, and he's just kind of giving me a hard time, razzing me a little bit. The ones that come in and say, "Oh, this is the best ever LGBT community," they're just stupid. And like Victor with his, "I farted, oh, I farted again." That kind of stuff. I mean, they're just stupid. So believe me, I definitely don't let them get rent space in my head. So, Laura, you had a good point there. Just try to stay a little bit busier than usual. if you got that negative thought coming in your head, just figure out something you can do for a few minutes just to help you get by. Wash some dishes like I need to. I'm not going to show you my sink. Water a plant. You know, do something that's a little bit positive. Just it's going to take you just 30 seconds to do. So, what is that? Carl. Well, good for you, Carl. Hopefully you get nauseous as a mother. I think they have a conference every year. Burke's Outdoors, good morning. Good to see you this morning. I watched your video yesterday, the ice fishing video. Good video, brother. Good video. I think I left a comment on it. I was kind of watching that and doing some other things at the same time, so I'm 23, work 10 to 12 hour days, having a mindset of a 40-year-old, feeling like I am behind life. You're 23, man, you're not behind. I mean, shit, 23 years old, I was, I think an E3 in the Air Force, had one baby and married. Definitely, I mean, but I was going to school. I'd work all day and go to school at night. And yeah, you're still young, man. You got a long way to go, and not a short time to get there. I mean, it'll fly by. 23 seems like just yesterday to me, and that's 40 plus years ago for me. So, but you're still young, and working 10, 12-hour days. I mean, I've in my 40s, I was working 3 jobs. I was doing 3 different things. Work a full-time job, like 6 to 3 every day. Get off from that, go home and rest for a little bit, and get something to eat. And then I was rehabbing apartment buildings for a big apartment complex, going and doing total rehabs in apartments. Work on that until like 10 o'clock at night, go home and sleep for a few hours, get up and deliver newspapers at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then go back to the regular job. Saturdays and Sundays I worked Monday through Friday at my full-time job. So Saturdays and Sundays were catch-up days. So but yeah, I mean, you just keep on hustling. At 23, you got the strength and the energy to do it. So maybe if I move the phone a little bit closer to me here, it won't be. There you go, Red Hornet. Just give me a little bit of shit so I don't get too comfortable. Idle hands. Yeah, absolutely, Brent. Lester's here. Good morning, Lester. All the fish were caught in the middle of the video. Trolls need a positive hobby. Yeah. Absolutely. 3MB, absolutely. 23 is a wee baby. Juice, good morning. Eastbound and down. Carol is here. Good morning, Carol. Good to see you today. Yeah, there you go, Laura. Sounds like you're doing good, man. You're putting in the hours, putting in the work now while you can. I mean, you don't want to wait until you're in your 60s to start worrying about retirement. I mean, I'm fortunate that I've got some real estate investment, and I mean, it's going to probably take care of me until I die, I hope. As long as things don't get too much more expensive. But yeah, catch-up day. That's opposite of a mustard day. Red Hornet. Lester's out chasing the girls. Lester's your man. There you go. Dean, how you doing today? Good to see you today. Yeah, I gotta keep the moss, from growing on your back. No fish were harmed in the making of this video. Absolutely not. Vicky Goggins, how you doing? Oh, wow, I'm sorry. Yeah, he had the aneurysm. Okay. Sorry to hear that, Vicky. Yeah, the chicken's thawed out. It's in my refrigerator. It needs to be cooked. Damn, Red. You're not gonna let me slip on anything, are you? Not gonna let me slide on a damn thing. I need you to come to my house in the middle of the day. Can you show up about noon? Go to one of my videos today and comment on one of my videos, Red Hornet. Around noon, 1 o'clock, maybe even as late as 2 o'clock this afternoon. And just pick any random video of mine, Red Hornet, since you love to harass me. Pick any random video of it and just say, get your ass up and get busy, Dave. That's all you gotta say. If you do that, there'll be so much respect for you, Red Hornet. I might even turn your name blue. Nah, I doubt it, but oh, did I throw out the monkey balls? Charlie sees all. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you today. Yeah, Mama is sad, but she's not talking much. I'll keep you posted. Okay. Thanks, Vicky. I appreciate that. Need a cute Lester, we all do. Charlie, you're new here. Well, welcome in. What's the blue lettering on it? They are moderators. If you slip up, you can be timed out by a moderator. They just they keep up on the chat, and when some of these people come in and say weird things, yeah, they get blocked. So you have an index fund, 401k, 10% on it, and then I'm planning on getting a fixer-upper. Oh, whoa, Angel. Fixer-upper duplex to begin real estate. There you go, Angel. Man, that's you're shit, man. I wouldn't worry about them little guys on your shoulder. Let them talk all they want, and you just kind of turn to them and you say, "Ha ha, kiss my ass. Look what I'm doing." There's how you handle that negative voice in your head. You're doing good, man. You're doing good, Angel. Real estate, I mean, you look at some of the richest people in the world, and a lot of them, that's how they made their money, or that's how they're making money now. Even if they did it someplace else, they got their money someplace else, they're probably invested in real estate in some form or fashion. So that is good. Duplex, I mean, if you buy a duplex, you live in one side, rent out the other side, you probably won't have a mortgage payment. The renter will pay your mortgage on that duplex. So you're thinking good, Angel, man. I wouldn't worry about them voices telling you you're not doing good, because you are. Charlie sees all. I kind of getting to answering your question. Don, how you doing? Yeah, a couple people answered me, Don, about the crack in the ceiling. And I'm just gonna kind of route it out, just clean out just along the crack, fairly a wide spot, about that big, and tape it, mud it, and hope it holds this time. So if you behave yourself, you get to be blue. There you go. Charlie, since you're new here, and Eve, you just joined as well. Yeah, my name's Dave. I'm Old Guy Hustle. I go for a walk every day. I walk 2 miles. Been doing it now for 153 days. And 153 days in a row, so I'm up to 306 miles that I've walked doing these live streams. And after the live stream, after I walk, I get back to the house and we just sit and chat. And we have a good community here. A lot of people. We talk about all kinds of different stuff. If you want to get to know me, I have a playlist that's the motto for my channel, which is Get Busy Living, and that's from the movie Shawshank Redemption. Watch that playlist, Get Busy Living playlist, or at least watch the video that's entitled Thank You, or titled Thank You, and kind of explain where I'm at. I've suffered with depression, um, putting things off for too long, not getting things done. So definitely, you're welcome in. Come in and talk anytime. Angel there, we've been talking with him through the chat this morning, asking questions about, how do you get rid of that negative voice in your head or on your shoulder or whatever. And yeah, it sounds like Angel's doing great, man. Charlie, hit the like button. I appreciate it. ACR is getting calls this morning. Yeah. Dave, yes, I am Dave. You just hit the subscribe button. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. Callie Mo, how you doing? You just joined. Well, I'm glad to have you here. You're going to be working till 9 tonight, Andrew? And the CIA's got you busy, huh? I did not knit my sweater. This is one of my favorite sweaters. I love it's real thick. I love this sweater. I wear it every year on Christmas. And the reason I wear it is because my mother, who doesn't have a very good memory, she always tells me, "Oh, I love that sweater." She's the one that gave it to me. I've probably had this sweater for a good 10 years at least. And yeah, I like this sweater too. So, Rapper, how you doing? Yep, is it? It is. Dave threw away his sweater or his walker. Yeah. Should be lifting weights. Oh God, Red Hornet. I do have some dumbbells in the comments. Some of their names start with red. Butter Tart, what are you talking? Get out of here with this old shit. Walkers and Depends. I'm not that old. I don't need any of those things, so. They were all asking about you, Lester. Were you in Andrew's live stream last night? Late? Yes, I am home, Natalie. Lester came out of his corner. Yeah, Rainy's long gone, so Lester, you're safe. You still got Natalie and Ducky here, though, keeping notes. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. See, there's one of them blue names earning his keep. Yeah, tell them screw off. Bad thoughts suck. You need to sweep the floors and you don't want to. God, that's the worst part about sitting here and doing this is for some reason I sit like this trying to read the chat. That is one of the old things, but I've been wearing bifocals now since like my middle 30s, so. Yeah, Rainey left already. She was here. It wasn't late. Yeah, I saw that you had gone live, but I missed it. You were only live for about an hour, I think. Okay, you just answered that question. Ducky's got her notebook. Grant, life in Georgia is good today. Sister Krista, how you doing, Krista? Good to see you. Julie, good to see you as well. Thank you for being here this morning. I got my 2 miles in this morning, 153 days in a row, been doing this. Love it. Got all these people coming in here all the time, so
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think all these kids are starting to go back to school now, so maybe they'll slow down a little bit. Nothing crazy like Saturday night. We did over 5 hours. Wow, it's 5 hours Saturday night. Julie, good morning to you. Now they bought a notebook just for you. I'm on the mend, doing much better. On the mend. I'm sorry. Here, what are you on the mend from? I'm sorry. I sadly I don't keep up with your chat or your videos. I do appreciate you keeping up with me though. I'm doing very good though. Thank you very much. Supposed to hit positive numbers in Fairbanks. So are the pools opening up there, Grant? You were chasing the cute girls. That's why you're late. So excited. I'll bet. Hitting positive numbers. Hands are freezing. Yeah, you're definitely going to need a bigger notebook. Oh, you were sick for a while? Yeah, I'll get you down. Knock on wood, I haven't been sick in a while, so it's shorts weather, that's for sure. Dropped a cup of coffee. Yeah, Grant's up in Alaska. Early for you this morning, Grant. I appreciate you being here. Was it 5 quarters of 6 up there? Abdi, how you doing? It's nice to see you, Abdi. Carol is here. Good morning, Carol. You're trying to fix your profile picture, but you couldn't? Okay. You drop things when you're thinking too hard? All right, Red Hornet. I'm serious about 2 o'clock or the noon to 2 o'clock comment. I will be very impressed. Columbus, Georgia. That's just a few miles down the road from me here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're served. Yeah, you're up in Fort. I remember you, Grant. 100 things are on your mind. Thank you, Carol. I love it when you tell me I'm a nice man. There's people, there's some people out there that don't believe that, but and I don't think you could convince them. You, Lester, you can drop That's good, Lester. You can drop that notebook in the sink. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, he was talking about that the other night on his live stream about being up in Alaska. Your main got banned. All right, Red Hornet. We'll see you later. I do like talking to you, Carol. Absolutely. Love having you here in the stream. Yeah, believe it or not, yeah, some people craft. Yeah, some people. That's actually the only joy they have in their life is to hate on other people. And some reason it actually, I guess it makes them feel better about themselves. But if they actually stood back and looked, yeah, it'd make them feel even worse about themselves. Josh, there you go. I'll tell you what, as far as YouTube, helping you out, for me, it definitely has helped out quite a bit. You clean ice in the driveway with an old barn shovel yesterday instead of cleaning my house. Oh, okay. Don't miss shoveling snow, that's for sure, especially ice. I don't mind. I don't mind when you get a light snow. If it's real cold, you get a light, real powdery snow, and you can just kind of push the shovel along the driveway and get rid of it. I don't mind that. But when you have to dig a shovel full at a time and throw every shovel, and it's heavy and wet, yeah. Your arm is 90% healed. I can get back to daily exercise and labor. There you go, Kraft. Good. Yeah, that's probably pretty cool watching the horses run around out there in the snow. I am going to finish shooting another video first. Hopefully I will be able to finish that today, get it uploaded for release tomorrow morning, and maybe even, well, I don't know, but maybe start on the ceiling today or tomorrow morning. So there you go, Natalie. You can call me, yeah, you can call me Grandpa. I am a grandpa, so. Good horse nose flare in the cold. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. That's cool. That'd be something that'd be pretty cool in like slow motion. As long as there's not a bunch of snot flying everywhere. So it's Monday. Andrew, we know he's real busy with all his phone calls and emails, 900 emails a day and all that. What's everybody else got planned for this week? Your eyes are burning this morning. I'm having some problems with my eyes this morning too. When I was walking, I was having a heck of a time reading names. I could read the chat, but I couldn't read the names. So yeah, it's definitely kids, school, cleaning, and cooking. There you go. The life of a mom. And that's probably your day every day too. The only change is on the weekends you don't have school. Sleeping all day and chasing the girls all over the place. Saturdays, well, I think I know why you don't like Saturdays, Natalie. Yeah. Thank you, ACR. We'll see you later. All right, Darren. Thanks for the comment. Appreciate it. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about, Natalie. You're gonna smoke a brisket? Oh, wow, cool. What time should I be there for dinner? You got the day off today, Angel? All right. A simple life. Give your Lord Jesus Christ while you still have the chance. All right. Thank you for the comment. Simple life. You have a village board meeting this evening as a campground groundskeeper and host, participating in the community as much as I can. Oh, there you go. Bass, what difference does it make what my political affiliation is? It doesn't at all. We don't talk politics here. Question, all right. Yeah, it's just not, no point getting arguments with people. And that's all politics does anymore. Cause arguments. So we don't talk about them here. Talk about positive vibes, doing good things. I go walking every day. I walk 2 miles every single day. Been doing it for 153 days in a row. Talk about, yeah, the positive stuff in life. So, just a nice little family. Yep, and we talk about our everyday life. Natalie talks about how she's got rugrats running around, stressing her out. Lester chases girls all over the place. Josh has horses that he rescues. Ducky has kitty cats and dogs that she rescues. And yeah, all that kind of stuff. And I'm sure I left all kinds of people out, but we got all kinds of people in here, so. All right, well, see, now that's kind of funny there, question. Natalie, no, I did not. I got busy yesterday and I did not send Bren a message yesterday. I thought about that first thing this morning and I thought, man, I should, but I know she's in that training early in the morning, so I didn't want to bother her, but I will definitely do that today. Craft's a canna farmer. And Rainey puts Lester in the corner all the time because Lester's constantly chasing girls. And Lester also leaves food out all night long and then eats it the next day. Lester also comes down here in Georgia and throws trash on my trail. And lets his dog poop on my trail. Lester gets blamed for everything. And he takes the blame for everything. And Ducky's just a sweetheart. Mama Hustle, my mom, she lives with my sister. And but she's still, her house is still there. It is extremely overgrown in the yard. My dad's been gone now for about 12 years and was gone for 5 before that. So didn't get a whole lot done. But anyway, yeah. More to come on my mom's house, so. Just ate some hot dog that were on your stove. Question, what kind of question is that? I do not have a brother named Mo. Puts trash on your steps too? Yeah, okay, you don't know my dad, so you don't know that he was a real one. For all you know, my dad, well, never mind. My dad was a good guy. Found candy wrappers on your steps? Had to be Lester. Yeah, question. My dad's been gone for a long time. But I'm blessed to still have my mom. She'll be 92 in, let's see, today's the 12th. She'll be 92 in 9 days. So, Charlie, your M. Dave, people that do jobs for free and record it, make some good money on the views, pay for it. Seen a guy make 10 grand off of one video. Yeah, I've seen guys do that, the cleanups in the yard. So, hey, if any of them are doing content in Dayton, Ohio, I can give you the address to my mom's house. It's definitely overgrown. I'll bring my mom over and you can film her and what's Lester up to? Oh, you're back. Okay. All right, that's what you were saying, Charlie. Your mom died at 93 in 2022. Sorry for your loss, but man, you had a long time with her. 93 years. That's great. Yeah, we love moms. Absolutely. JB, you're in Cincinnati, Ohio? Yep, I grew up in Dayton. JB, there you go. May you rest in peace. Yes, absolutely. Lester is the marshmallow man. Absolutely, Angel. Right up the highway. Yep, JB, absolutely is. Spent a lot of time, well, I don't know about a lot of time, but I used to go down to Cincinnati quite a bit. Go down to the river. You're a Steelers fan? Oh, Charlie, you got to get out of here. Sorry, you're kicked out of my channel. Someone banned. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's all right, Charlie. You know, we all make bad judgments in our lives. I'm going to get me a fresh cup of coffee, and then I think I'm going to go outside. It looks like the sun's shining out there. Where's my battery at? Oh, yeah, I'm at 91%. Heck yeah. God, sitting too long kills an old man. I can't read the chat from way over here, so you guys have to type real loud so I can hear you. All right, let's move this show outside for a little while. You like the Steelers colors? I don't like the Steelers. Well, they're the rival for the Bengals. They play, or a rival of the Bengals. They play twice a year. And yeah, there's people that I don't like. Ben Roethlisberger. He went to Miami of Ohio University, and I know people that knew him in college, and he was, from what I heard, he was the hugest a-hole in the world. I don't really care much for Aaron Rodgers anymore. So there's just lots of reasons. Their coach, Mike Tomlin, he's just a piece of crap. So you're a Patriots fan, you watch football. Patriots are doing good. Diehard Packers fan, yeah. Angels Cowboys fan. I won't hold that against you either, Angel. Charlie, you'll be back. All right, thank you. Yeah, I've heard that about Big Ben too. I didn't want to say that, but I can get banned from YouTube. What up, homie? What's up with you? Hello again. It's going very good. He's hiding the cute girl from Rainey in the corner. Don't tell Rainey. You know, Lester, you know you're getting told on. You got 2 notebooks going after that comment there, Lester. The heavy snow, yeah. Let's see what it's like outside. It is sunny. Just left me a comment. All right, thank you, Charlie. Yeah. You know what? I'm not going out there. It's cold. I'm normally not like that, but I felt that cold air as soon as I opened up the door. Hell with that. The only reason I need to go outside is to smoke, so. Yeah. Hell with that. I'm telling yourself now. Mike Holmes, good morning. You just saw a cute blonde girl jogging in shorts. All right, Lester. Where are we at on likes? We're at 44 likes. We're doing all right. If you haven't hit the like button, definitely do that for me now. Double tap that screen. Leo. I'll let Lester answer that question, but I do know how old he is and when he's going to be older. Unless you're going to get yourself in trouble one of these days. 26.4 degrees. Beatles or the Stones? Two different styles of music. I'd say it depends on my mood. I'd listen to either one of them though. 42 is young. Yep. Very active and stay healthy. Yeah, Kraft, that's a big part of it. I've always been active, and I've never had any real health issues, so I'm blessed in that way. But yeah, in my mind, I'm still in my 20s, so. Leo's very interested in everybody's age. Wing Tat, how you doing? I love it. As soon as I read a comment, boop, there it goes. Yeah, they can't even type right, Josh. I'm trying to figure out what the word chomo is. And then the comment just disappears. Yeah, Lester will be 50 on April Fool's Day. And he's not joking about it either. He's not kidding. He's serious. On Lester's 5th birthday, I joined the United States Air Force. November 13th. A couple days after Veterans Day. Cool. HBP. Oh, high blood pressure. Okay. Takes a second sometimes for me to. Could be something in the family. Yeah, and see, that's been another thing is my blood pressure. I've never had problems with my blood pressure either. So, just swiped out by accident. I do that all the time, Lester, when I'm in chats. I'm trying to move it. I try to scroll down the chat a little bit and go back in the chat and look at something someone might have said when I'm on other people's chat. And then when I'm scrolling back up, I end up scrolling out of the chat. So. No reason to remove any words that are not hurting anyone as long as it's not hateful. Yeah. I've got a list of, I did this a long time ago when I first started live streaming every day because I knew that back then I had one moderator and I knew back then it was going to be hard to keep up with some of these guys. So there's a thing on YouTube that you can put banned words on your channel. And I found a list of words, and it's like variations of words because that's what they tend to do, is they type different words, they spell them differently or break them up or whatever. But there's on that list there's over 500 names. It's like 550 or something different words that are banned from my channel. And then I added quite a few myself, just things that I could think of off the top of my head that I didn't want to see in the chat. So, Hunter Durst, how you doing? No, you're not going to get banned for saying fuck. Lester's been single all his life. Never been with a girl. Yeah, I think I've talked to you about that before, Lester. It's the Colonel. Give me that chicken. Come and get it. Let's get those likes up. Yeah, and you can put in words, you know, that list, I think the messages, moderators see, there'll be messages that say this message has been held for review, and those words are what trigger that. So, Lolly Bands, how you doing? Absolutely, buddy. Not a problem at all. Neuro-linguistic program. Lester, you got to get busy? Yes, you do. Go wash your dishes, Lester. $47 likes. Wally Band, since you like me so much and you're thanking me, make sure you double tap that screen for me. Hell, you can even send me some super stickers. That'd be fantastic if you did that. Lester gonna make a sign and put it on his mailbox for any women telling he needs somebody to stop by and help him. help him with the dishes. Any plans today? Absolutely. I got to finish up a video. I shot a quick little video. I got to finish that up today and get it uploaded. Hope to have that on my channel by noon today, and then I'm going to try to finish up another video and start editing it with the hopes of having that up tomorrow morning. So, and part of doing that video, part of that is the cleanup or working on the house. It's the third episode of One Step Closer to Ohio. So Craft, absolutely. You can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. I don't care. Everybody like, share, subscribe. Heck yeah, 47 likes today. We're not doing bad. It's still kind of cold outside though. I don't like cold. Absolutely, they just start hitting that button. Doesn't cost you anything. You gotta refresh your screen, Lester. Sometimes it doesn't. If you don't refresh your screen, go ahead and scroll off and then scroll right back onto my channel. It'll change. It'll probably say 48 for you. Sometimes it doesn't update while you're watching. So it's 30 in Illinois. Yeah, that's what it was when I started out on my walk today. We're heading up to in the mid 50s today, and the next few mornings are going to be that cold, high 20s, low 30s. So, Bing Bing's World, you love me? Well, thank you. I love you too. You don't want an adult today? Aw. You hit the like button before you enter the chat. I try to always remember that because sometimes I'll get in and I'll get into a chat and I get involved in the chat and reading the chat and I forget to hit the like button. You just erase your data for YouTube. Caretakers would love to. If it's close enough. Oh, okay. Ethan, how you doing today? Good to see you today. Good to see you. Ethan been around my channel for a long time. Pops in every once in a while. He was on one of my original live streams back when, long before I started walking, and I was just sitting here at that table, just chatting on one of my first live streams. So good to see you today, Ethan. Hope you're doing well. Dime Drawer, howdy. Lester is back. Okay. And so that's been, my parents said it about my generation said it about the younger generation. It just keeps getting worse and worse. People get more and more liberal with stuff like that. So almost 50 likes. Yep. Vicky, we have to keep you straight. Absolutely. All right, Ethan, thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate seeing you. It's good to see you. You have a fantastic day today. There's my word, Lisa. Fantastic. Make it a duty to put a smile on someone's face every day. Love, care, and passion. Absolutely. Watching a girl in the gym lifting fake weights. It used to be children should be seen, not heard. Every child has a valid opinion and should be heard and debated. Yeah. The ones I don't like is the ones that threaten their kids and then don't do it. It's like, you do that again, you do that again, don't you do that again, don't you do that. If you do that again, you're going to get a spanking. If you do that again, you're going to get, whatever. And then they just say it over and over and over and over. And whatever they're threatening their child with, I want to go do it to their child times 10. But I know I'd go to prison or jail if I did that. So, showing 48. Yeah, probably sitting at 50 now. Yeah, it's those people in the store, and the best thing I can do is just go to the other side of the store. Actions do speak louder than words, absolutely. Yeah, the best thing I can do is just go to the other side of the store. Angel, I got wax when I was in school. Yes. I've told the story about when I was in elementary school. I was like in 7th grade, and I went to a Catholic school, and the principal was a nun, and yeah, I got sent to the office, and she gave me like 3 whacks with a wooden ruler, just a little 12-inch wooden ruler, and then and this is kind of rebel I was, and then she told me, I don't even know what I did, but I got 3 whacks with the wooden ruler. And she said, next time you're in here, Mr. Vandergrift, I just said my last name. Next time you're in here, mister, you're going to get the metal ruler. And I went, ooh. I got the metal ruler right then. Oh, goodness. Let's see, my kids know what discipline is. When I say timeout, that's enough. That means that, yeah. And if you're a good parent, all you have to do is if you, I shouldn't just say good parent, but if you actually don't just threaten them all the time, and you actually carry out the threats, eventually you'll get to the point where all you got to do is just give them a look. Yeah, Vicky slipped up for a second. Some days I have my kid a shovel and I make them go out and clean up horse shit when they're being bad. Yeah, there you go. She asked you who let you out of the corner, and then she disappeared. I have brothers and sisters, and they're the reason I'm never having kids. We follow through on the threats the kids know dreams can become reality. Yeah. Second grade, you got a paddle for correcting a teacher. It's like you don't know where that bike went. All right, you confused me with that one, Vicky. Yeah, I mean, all the way through high school, I got whacks in high school. I had a vice principal that he had a paddle. He didn't have a ruler, and when he hit you, he hit you. And he's a little short guy, man, but he was a stocky little short guy, and he had some power behind that paddle. And he had one of those. It was almost like a boat paddle. And he had holes drilled in it so he could swing it faster. Yeah. You knew it when you got whacks from him. Oh, okay. Okay. I understand now. Yeah, aerodynamic. Yeah. Act like he's some kind of physics professor or something. Yeah, he had holes drilled in that paddle just so he could move it quicker. No wind resistance. I guess that's the definition of aerodynamic. Okay, Vicky, I get it now. Okay. Oh, my son, my stepson, he was the oldest. When all 5 kids lived with us, my stepson was the oldest. I had 3 daughters in the middle, and then my son was the youngest. But my stepson was a teenager, and this was what, back in the mid 90s, and we used to take stuff away from him out of his room, all the stuff that he enjoyed. He had, he had the Walkman and CD player. I think he had a video game system, and every time he messed up, especially, messing up in school, we'd take something away from him. And basically, it got to the point where his bedroom was a mattress, and that was it. he had he had a bed frame, but he basically had a bed, and that was it. Everything else was gone out of his room because we'd take it and put it in our room. So when you were in kindergarten, you looked up girls' dress. Of course you did, Lester. Like a wiffle ball. Absolutely, Mike. Yep. Rainey may be able to help you with some counseling. As elementary, all we did was write on the chalkboard. Not to do it again. Yeah. I kind of remember that. When I was in 8th grade, she was probably the oldest nun in I went to Catholic school all the way through 8th grade. And we had a nun I think she was our math teacher. And, being in 8th grade, she was probably 40 years old. I've mentioned her before, Sister Mary Alice. Still remember her name. But she, everybody saw her as being super ancient. She was the little old nun. And she had an old radio in her classroom that she'd listen to in the evenings or after school that she'd listen to, but she never played it during class. But it took a while to warm up. So we'd get into the classroom before she'd come back in, and we'd turn the radio up full blast. And just as she usually came into the classroom or would start teaching, the radio would come on and it'd be blasting full blast. So that's the kind of crap that I did when I was a kid. Might have been 1st grade. Can't remember. Lester. Shame on you. Looks like we've got some trolls starting to come in, or what? No, some reason it's... Yeah, I don't know why I hid that message. And now it's going to tell me another mod. Mike Holmes, I saw your comments. Sister Mary Elephant, Cheech and Chong. Yeah, I remember that. I absolutely remember that. Experience in Catholic school, like the scene with nuns and the Blues Brothers. Yeah, it brought back bad memories. Yeah, YouTube's holding stuff it shouldn't. This kid Armin crawled under the bus seats and tugged on the driver's line. Oh my God. Oh my God. We used to, I rode a school bus when I was in elementary school as well. And when the school bus turned into the school parking lot, the bus would always kind of like rock. And it always went one way. And we got to the point where every kid on the bus would run to that side of the bus trying to tip the bus over. Never did. We never did. But we would try to time it just right so that when they were pulling in that parking lot, turning that corner and pulling in that parking lot, we were trying to tip the bus over. Good thing it never did tip over. Yeah, Ducky's doing a lot of writing. Strawberry Bagel, hello, how you doing? Yeah, that notebook is definitely getting full, Lester. Wait till she tells Rainey about you and looking up little girls' dresses. Yeah, the old cameras. Now they got cameras everywhere. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to get you some notebooks, Ducky. You have to get you a whole stack of them. There might still be some clearance from back to school days. Down here in Georgia, they start back to school sales like in July, because school starts back up like the very beginning of August down here. I don't know why, but yo, lighting killing my teeth. No, it's not that. It's not the lighting. Handy dandy notebook. Now we didn't. Now we didn't mess with the driver too much. I don't. Not that I remember. But we used to. Yeah, it's the old spitballs. There's another thing. I don't know if you had this in your school, but we had the registers in the classroom, like along the window. There were all these. I don't know, like a big console box, and that's where the heat came in the classroom. And everybody, of course, those things were full of paper because people would drop little scraps of paper down in there all the time. Um, they had, when I was a kid, they came out, incense was real big back in the 70s. I'm talking like 73, 74. So like the real peak of the hippie era. And so incense was big. Well, they came out with these kits to make your own incense. Well, so we got the little scent packages of the little bottles of the scent, and we used to drop that in those the heat registers so that the incense smell would be through the. Well, that was when I was in the 8th grade. Well, the 7th graders found out we were doing that. They thought it was cool, so they wanted to copy us. But those dumbasses, they lit incense and then dropped it in there. Well, all those little pieces of paper ended up catching fire. So we had an actual fire in the school because these idiots dropped lit incense into those registers. So you can watch Blue's Clues on YouTube. Watch it when you were 12. Anybody new here? Thank you, Josh, for that message. Appreciate it. You watch Blue's Clues now? Yeah, so yeah, the 7th graders weren't the smartest kids in the world, and they ended up, yeah, actually causing a fire in our school. He didn't know what a cartoon was. Doug, Blue's Clues, Ren and Stimpy. I did not hear about a plane crash in Georgia. Nope. Not real up on the news. Oh, really? Do you remember what city in Georgia? Oh, I don't know, Angel. It's hard for me to remember. Lester's watching Barney. Probably like the Tom and Jerry stuff, Road Runner, stuff like that. Off Highway 64, it was a small plane. Okay. Wheelie and the Chopper Bunch. I never heard of them. Popeye. Yeah. Yeah, probably like Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote, and Tom and Jerry. That kind of stuff. I saw something, it was a while ago, but I guess a lot of the Tom and Jerry stuff, you couldn't show it on YouTube right now because of violence or something. They'd ban you for violence. It's cloudy there. It's nice and sunny here, but it's cold. So Oh yeah, Speed Racer, Mike. Speed Racer was real popular. So Calico, hello, how are you? Good to see you today. Speed Racer was real popular. The thing got me always, even when I watched that as a kid, the thing that was always funny about that was that he'd be driving for, I don't know, 2 3 minutes going down. Yeah, go Speed Racer, go. Absolutely, Chris. He'd be driving, forever down the road and be shifting gears. It's like he had a 50-speed transmission in that car, and I knew that even as a kid. So, old Scooby Doo, yep. Go Speed Racer. Didn't they make a movie out of Speed Racer? I think they did. Yeah, they had that little that little monkey in that show. Johnny Quest. There you go. And the banana splits. Wow. Okay, I don't remember Speed Buggy. I do remember Speed Racer though. And Johnny Quest, I definitely remember that. Oh man, Wayne. Chris Collins worst. Collins worst is the worst. HR puffing stuff. There you go. Wayne, I hate Chris Collinsworth. He played for the Bengals. The Bengals gave him a career, and he's the biggest Bengals hater in the world. I am a Bengals fan. Chris Collinsworth played for the Bengals, and that's all he does is hate on the Bengals all the time. So don't tell me about Chris Collins' worst. Matt is here. Good morning, Matt. Run, Haji, run. Yeah. He's not objective at all. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I don't remember that. Your dad had so many cartoons on these VHS tape things. He got me a VCR that I can watch them on. And oh my God, I love it. I think I wore out the little Audrey tape. All the best cartoons are old. Yeah, yeah. You saw Chris Collinsworth at Shea Stadium? Joe Namath? Thunder the Barbarian and Mighty Mouse. Yeah, old Mighty Mouse. He was pretty cool. What was it? My daughter had a VHS tape that she used to watch all the time. Clifford the Big Red Dog. I don't think it was like a series that was on TV or anything. I think it was just like videos. But yeah, she used to watch that all the time. Clifford the Big Red Dog. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Captain Caveman. Yeah. Yeah, that was good, Lester. That was definitely good. Underdog. Remember Underdog? Is there a favorite comedy movie? I remember seeing the original Airplane movie, and I remember it was one of the few movies that I've actually sat in the movie just rolling on the floor laughing. It was hilarious. Hong Kong Phooey. There's all kinds of them, aren't there? Vicky, got to run. All right, Vicky. Well, sorry for your loss. Prayers going out to you and your family. You take care of yourself and take care of your family. That's the important thing. Remember that the hardest thing is the people that are still here. The person is gone. They're in heaven now. They're in paradise now. So, yeah. We'll see you later, Vicky. Caddyshack. Thief. Hulk Hogan. What about Hulk Hogan? The Jetsons. Yeah, they made a movie, The Jetsons. That's one of the few remake movies that I've seen, and they absolutely ruined the Jetsons in that movie. They went all woke on that movie, and it was more about saving the universe than being a funny cartoon. Lester scares the cute girls away. All right, we are over 2 hours and sitting at like 52 likes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. I got shit to do. I have ish to do. Is that how they say it now? Powder Puff Girls. Yeah. I was excited about the Jetsons movie coming out, and this was my kids were young then. I think my son was maybe 6 or 7, so my daughter was like 11 or 12, and I was excited about them making a Jetson movie. It's one of the first ones they ever made. I went and saw it, and about, I don't know, not even 10 minutes into it, I was like, oh shit, they ruined this. Ducky, see you later. Good to see you today. Thanks for being here. Josh, thank you for hanging out so long today. I appreciate it. I wonder how many girlfriends Lester's had. All right, Matt, we will see you all later. Thank you all for being here. A little over 2 hours, 53 likes. Love you all. You guys are fantastic. Go have a fantastic day today, because I already have. So we'll see you tomorrow. About 22 hours, I'll be back.